As we are discussing important topics regarding GATE examination, since it is very near, I think on 11th February, examination will be held. So we need to revise the topics which all are important in a very short span. So we need to focus only on important topics. For example, this is the syllabus which is given in front of you. We have to select important topics so that you can very easily revise all those topics before going to the examination. One more thing, if you focus in GATE examination comparison to NET examination, questions are quite simple, not in very depth or lengthy. Questions are too simple. For example, if you go for diodes, questions are asked from diodes. Questions are asked from transistors. Transistors basically junction field effect transistor, as well as bipolar junction transistor, as well as field effect transistor. You can ignore this topic because it has not been yet asked in the examination. Okay. Basic questions will be there, waveform type question, or direct you have to calculate certain output or certain current. Optoelectronics and all you can leave at. These type of questions are not basically asking. Operational amplifier is very important for the examination. Almost every year you find one question in either maximum 2 marks. Maximum times you'll be getting 2 marks in the examination, and these questions are with comparison to NET examination, those type of questions which are asked for 5 marks in NET examination, same questions are asking in GATE examination for 2 marks. This is the basic difference, or you can call it a similarity also. 5 marks question can be asked in the examination of same step, same size, same length for 2 marks. Microprocessor and all you can ignore that. GATE examination, most probably analog to digital converter and digital to analog converter, 1 mark question is asking approximately alternative years. For example, this is 2022. If a question is there, then 2023 most probably question will not be there. Again 2024 you will find a question. And if you leave this microprocessor in analog to digital converter, these all are things are there, precision, accuracy, these all are belonging to analog to digital converter part. This question will be in analog to digital converter. This type of questions will be there. Okay. Error analysis in GATE examination, very least chances there question can be asked. Okay. So mainly from this, if you compare, one question I have left this topic. If you see this digital techniques, so basically from this part mostly questions are either on the gates, logic gates, or directly on flip-flops, registers, counters. There are no such or very little question on multiplexer, demultiplexer. Up to this time, if you analyze the part, either the question will be very simple, then the question will be from the logic gate, or if you go in depth, then the question will be either from the flip-flop, register, counter. Not such a question like multiplexer, very less. I think from within 10 years, if you select a question, then you will find very less question from combinational circuit. For example, multiplexer, demultiplexer, this type of questions basically asking in the NET examination. But in GATE, from digital techniques, either the question will be very simple, either from the logic gates type, or with the very advanced from the flip-flop, register, counter. These type of questions will be there. Okay. Now, if you see this part, op-amps, some portion is there in the advanced part. For example, impedance matching. This part is very important for the GATE examination. And this part belongs to the voltage follower, what we are discussing in the operational amplifier. Okay. Instrumentation amplifier, it is also belonging to the operational amplifier. This is also very important for the examination. Feedback, in feedback case, questions are asked a lot of times in op-amp. If you find the question, these are basics. Basically I am discussing op-amp type. Okay, special questions are asking, for example, voltage series, voltage shunt, current series, current shunt. This type of questions asked in 2014 even. Filters are also there. These all are asked in the examination. High pass filter, low pass filter, like that. Fourier transform, basically you are discussing in mathematical physics, but the application of Fourier transform is there in the electronics. For example, you have to discuss modulation. Very important questions are asking regularly, repeatedly. If you go for modulation, after that In Fourier transform itself, you can find spectral density type question. Spectral density means if you know any function f, you have to take the Fourier transform of that function f of omega. You have to take the mod and square. This will be the spectral density. So these type of questions are asking. So in short span of time, you try to focus on all these topics. 6 to 7 questions you will be finding in the examination. 2 to 3 question will be 1 mark. 2 to 3 question will be 2 mark. Is it clear? This type of and almost what we have realized is almost every subject, either it may be solid or it may be classical, whatever be the subject, any subject, lengthy subject or small subject, if you compare, approximately weightages are same. Plus minus 2 to 3 mark will be there. It's not like gate net examination. For example, in net examination, questions are some paper have 45 marks weightage, some paper have 15 marks weightage. It's not like that. Here only 3-4 marks difference is there, because entire paper is of only 100 marks. Okay, so I hope you got the idea, the paper entire pattern. Okay, try to focus on all this. You need not to focus on transducers and or linear curve fitting like that. These are for the net examination point of view. So focus on all these topics. If the paper is of 8 to 9 marks, definitely you will find 6 to 7 marks from the paper. It's from this portion what I have discussed. Okay, thank you, good luck.